Well, all right, what's up everybody? It's TJ and I'm ready to give you the world famous recipe for TJ's New Orleans Style Pickled Garlic. It's yummy, you can use it on anything. I like it straight, maybe with a sandwich or something. It's good, real good. All right, here's how it is. It's real easy. Let's look at the ingredients here. Write it down, get a pen and paper. First thing, garlic. You'll need garlic. Cloves, peeled, the best. That way you don't have to do it yourself. You don't get the burning fingers. It's easier this way. About a cupful will do you nice. Vinegar, right here. 5% acidity, nothing else. The best, right here, 5%. Also, a pickle jar. A jar right here that is thick enough to handle the hot liquid and the garlic you'll pour in here later. Mason jars are the best. Nothing cheap and thin. You pour hot stuff in it, cracks, you're in a jam, you get glass and vinegar everywhere. So a mason jar preferably. This is a pickling type jar, thick glass, it's good. Salt, need a little bit of salt, we'll show you that later. Of course, cayenne pepper. We put this in everything, you need it. Here it is, cayenne. We'll do a little bit of that, spice it up, and every good Louisianian knows about shrimp and crab boil. You put it in everything. Anyway, that'll come in handy. This is a big part of the flavor. And then my little secret, we're gonna do the capers. I put 2 in there just for a little, it's good. I'll tell you more on that. And then we're gonna chop up a few little fresh onion to put in there just because it's real, it helps, it's yummy. And then of course, you'll be boiling everything in a pot, the same pot you would use to hit somebody if they broke into your house, that kind of thing. So if you're ready, let's do this. It's easy. Chop the onion up. Doesn't take much. And by the way, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're thinking, TJ, tell me measurements. Tell me how much of this, that, and it. No. You watch. You don't do measurements. That's like, it's a whole nother show. It's not even measurements. Just watch. So you get a little bit of this onion here according to what we're doing, about a cup. What looks good for a cup? I think that'll about do it right there. Right there, what's on the plate. Can you see that? Zoom in, camera guy. Right there. All right, that's about all you need. And you can dice it just a bit if you want. I'm dicing. Look at me, I'm dicing onions. Hey, how you like it? Look at that, I'm cutting them up. Oh, the poor onions. Onion people are gonna come and get me now, right? Anyway. So nothing to it. I didn't even wash my hands. Doesn't matter. I'm boiling it. Wash my hands. So there you go. Diced the onions. Clever, right? All right, next step. All right, now pay attention. This is kind of easy. You take and measure the amount of vinegar you're going to use by simply filling the container that you're going to be pouring into later. Plus, you can have all kinds of stuff in there, like a lot of garlic and whatnot. So maybe not the whole deal. Maybe the whole deal. And then you pour it into here with a little bit more, just because it's not all going to fit back in there, but that's okay, right? Next, we're going to start adding stuff, everything but the garlic. So you're just going to take your onions that we diced so beautifully, throw it in there, right? The amount of salt you use, you just go like this. You say, how much garlic do I have? I got a little bit of garlic, a cup of garlic. That's about good for a cup of garlic. There you go. And as far as the cayenne, what do you want to do? Huh? Where you want to go? I just go ahead and I just dash it. I don't even have it open because I'm scared of this stuff. I heard some people up there in Monroe died from too much cayenne. It's not true, it's a lie. All right, so I do, that's like 4 pinches. Is that cooking terminology? And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this, my friends. Measure this out properly, otherwise you'll be in a jam. I do about that much. I don't even know what that is. That's enough, that gives you the flavor you want. We're gonna be heating all this up in a second. And then my little magic ingredient, the caper. So I dig in here and I take 2 capers. Up, 2 only, 2 only, 2 only, 1, 2, oh, 3. It's a 3 caper recipe. It's different, I have to charge you more. All right, now here's where it gets good. We're gonna go over here to the stove, we're gonna heat this up, bring it to a boil. When we bring it to a boil, bam, we put the garlic in there. It goes cold for a sec, but then the boil comes right back. And that's when you shut it off. You don't let you'll see. Come on, let's do this. So you come over here, you put it on the stove, you turn it up to about 7 or 8, whatever makes you happy. and then you let this boil. You can sit here and you can watch it if you want to. I like watching it, like really watching it. And then once it reaches the boil, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again, you put your cloves in, and of course the boil will diminish for a second, then it'll come right back, obviously. And as soon as it hits that boil again, you shut it off. And of course, if you didn't understand that, let me show you. Oh, look at that, look what we have there. Oh, I was not paying attention. Look, it's boiling. No, look at it. Don't get close. That's boiling. Well, don't worry about it. It's hot. You don't want to get next to that. See, boiling things are hot. So there it is. It's now at a boil. So you don't want to boil too long because it'll freak you out in the house. You won't be able to breathe, that kind of thing. It's kind of scary. So you dump in your cloves like so.
In there?
Yeah, I dumped it in.
Dump your cloves?
No, not my cloves. My cloves.
Cloves?
Cloves, like garlic cloves.
Cloves?
What? Yeah, cloves, not clothes.
Cloves?
And so what we'll do, we're going to wait for it to get back to a boil. It'll take a second and we'll be right back. What? Oh, it's boiling. Okay, oh, hold on one second. It's boiling, so shut it off. Shut it off now. Yeah, whew. All right, so we're taking it off the fire and gonna let it kind of cool down for a bit. And once it gets down to where it's warm, we're gonna put it in the, what are you doing?
I tried to get it out for you.
Oh, okay. I got a camera. Thank you. Good job.
I did it.
Yeah, I know what you did. Noah's, thank you, boy. I love him. Where was I? Oh yeah, we took it off the fire. We're gonna wait for it to warm or cool down a bit and then pour it into the, don't do that, son. Hold on, everybody, wait a minute. Dude. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, and this is your last step. I'm gonna take the, about 20 minutes later, I've got it to where it's kind of warm. Not as hot as it was, still it's pretty dangerous. We're gonna be transferring stuff into the bottle, which this could inflict bodily harm. I cannot be held liable. It's hot liquid. Think, okay? All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is, this is how I do it, because I'm kind of not the best at transferring hot stuff. I'm gonna start by just scooping out, get yourself a scooper, the garlic cloves, and placing the cloves into the bottle first. All right, it's like fishing. It's like you gotta get everything out of there. I think I got everything. Mostly everything. And most importantly, all the cloves, right? Because from the boil, everything mixed nice and good. World famous garlic. I think that's it. Now here's the fun part. I do it over the sink. What I do is I set the bottle, clear out the sink first. It's kind of like the step. Your sink's probably clean. That's a whole nother story. I set it in the bottom of the sink. I take it, I pour it into the glass. Then, final step. Take the top. Let me get something to protect my hands. Hold up, I'm gonna get a napkin here. Because this bottle is gonna be kind of hot. And you don't want me screaming on camera. Oh, it's nice and hot. Gotta put it on kind of tight. And stick that bad boy in the fridge. Let it percolate for about a week or so. Let it sit out on the counter, it doesn't matter. Friends come over, want a sandwich, whip out these bad boys. Bam! Have a sandwich and some pickled garlic. TJ's New Orleans Style Pickled Garlic. Enjoy. And Merry Christmas. This is like a Christmas present kind of sort of thing. Oh, the movie's on, I gotta go. All right, I'm coming. I don't even know what we're watching.